To say, first of all, before I go any further, 10 days left. We're on the home stretch now, quite literally. Um, so basically the final lap, really, if you may put it that way. So, yeah, so we're not too far away now. So think about this. So tomorrow's Thursday. I was going to say today's Thursday. I thought today was Thursday. I got confused there for a second. But think when we get to Saturday, it's basically a week. We have left. The pressure was on now. Hopefully everything works out. No letters have arrived yet, so doesn't look too good for that. But sure, look at what can you do? What can you do? That's the thing. What can you do? But anyway, I had to get my flag out, my telly out, and all that crack. I probably get my telly out and put him there. Usually I do that. The carpenter. He actually do that now. I think I know what he is. Maybe. See, we should get a bit more tits or something like that. Put that behind me. We should get tits or something. That's the carpenter time. Where is the telly up? I let him wear the carpenter hat. You can sit like that. Let me see. Can you put him this side? You can wear the carpenter hat. Save me having a word. He might have thrown out. Anyway, 10 days left. It's the final countdown. Dun, dun. Final countdown. We've one person here. Hello. Hope all is well. If anybody has any questions again relating to Cavendish, please do feel free to ask. In any case, I can try and answer it to the best of my ability. So Tuesday, obviously, is the last day anybody can join the Kahoot. So if you want to join the Kahoot again, you have until Tuesday. Or you have a story you want to share with us, or until that we can do that too. Hello, Mona. It's you. How are you? I didn't think you were here, but it is you. Yo. Give me a second. I just have one downstairs for a sec. Hello, everyone. Sorry, apologies about that. Just went downstairs to give myself a cup of tea. I actually thought before I went live I had tea, and then when I got the teddy, I noticed I didn't have my tea with me. So the fun fact, I left it on the table, so I had it there. I just didn't bring it up. These are the facts I don't want you to know. But anyway, how was everybody? Sorry, it took me a few minutes. Then I got myself a bit of cake too. Let them eat cake. Hi, hello. Oh jeez, Cameron, how you doing? Cameron. Hope you keep well. Welcome back indeed. But yeah, so we're nearly at Cavendale, lads. Very close to Cavendale. Isn't that great? Final stretch, 10 days left. Oh, so I'm actually speaking of the day, it's 9 days technically, so we could say. So yeah. Final stages, lads. The final push to victory. So yeah, if anybody has any questions relating to anything or the Kahoot or anything, feel free to ask. If you have anything at all, if you want to do anything, if you wish to do something for Cavendale too. If you wish, if you would like to get involved to help do something, you can talk to me about that if you wish to. It's entirely up to people. If somebody has something they want to help out with or share or anything. Hello, Mark. Jesus, good rises to seeing you. How are you? I hope all is well. How are you keeping? Oh, besides me, that's a bit too high. But John Joe Wiley, like this, without a doubt, good God, you couldn't. It's not even up for the discussion. John Joe Wiley, the best fellow that ever set foot in Cavan. John Joe Wiley, the captain during the All Ireland. Actually, as we speak now, 75 years ago today, Cavan won the All Ireland in New York. 75 years ago, and John Joe Wiley was the captain of the Cavan team that played in New York on the Polo Grounds against Kerry. The only county to play an All Ireland outside the Republic of Ireland in New York in the Polo Grounds. So John Joe Wiley and the John Joe Wiley, I was there. Well, that was 19 after the Second World War, just for I think it was 47, 48. Between them times and in 47, 48, something like that. So just after the Second World War. So I don't know, but you probably maybe see if you're old enough in the 50s or so. Maybe you probably seen him play. John Joe Wiley had a big career in the Cavendale. He died at a young age now. He died in his 30s. But he won a lot of Ulster championships. He won a lot of it. I just go back from the war. No, but there is a video on my community tab somebody done and it tells you the history about John Joe Wiley. It's actually great. It's great little history of John Joe Wiley. Again, he died at a young age. 32 or 33, something along that line. So he died very young. Yeah, do check it out. It's very interesting. It might be a few weeks back. Hello, Bitman. How's it? Here on the Buttersbridge Road. What? We're back here on the Buttersbridge. We're back here again at the Buttersbridge Road. Yeah, we're back on the road. How are you, Bitman? Now? But yeah, great to see it. Great to see it. I can't see. Kevin, do you have any stories? You hardly have any stories. If you do have any stories, we're looking for a few funny stories for Kevin, if you have any to share. When's the Kevin Day Kahoot? On Kevin Day. It's on Kevin. We've arranged the time and everything. It's from 11 o'clock to 1. Actually, did I ask you, Mark? I probably did. I can't remember actually because we've been talking to so many people the last few days. It's from 11 to 1 on Kevin Day. So in the morning, basically. One second. Sorry about that. Hello, fisherman. Sorry about that. See, these things happen when I go live. People wing me and things like that. Apologies for that. But if anybody has any questions about Cavan or anything, please feel free to. Again, apologies that to take that. I didn't know they were going to wake me at that time, but I wouldn't mind. But I was sitting here for a good few minutes before I went live, and I went down to my tea and nobody, not even one person, rang me. And then I'm waiting to see to be about 50 people ringing me now about different things. The first prize is €400. Second prize is €200, and the first prize is €100. And it'll be just a random prize for somebody. We can get somebody something or something like that. If they want something on Amazon, we can buy them something. Give us a clap. Yeah, here's a clap. But yeah, that's about it. So it should be fun enough now. It should be fun enough times. So yeah. So it should be fun now. It should be good fun. So yeah, the letters. Not one letter has come yet from any houses of the Rockets yet. But again, they're only back today. But I'm sure some of them have seen the letter. Like some of the staff and have told them about it. So it looks like €300 went down the drain for now. But anyway, but we never know. It's still time yet. We're still 10 days. I'd like to get at least 3 or 4. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to get some kind of response from some of these fuckers. Excuse my language. Because they could have actually went to a better place to put it. What I mean by that, we could have done something else for Gavin instead of doing it for DDs. Because I thought it'd be fun just to see what someone had to say. Because they could share a story about one time with one Gavin or something like that. They could go off on a tangent about something to do with Gavin. But anyway, hopefully something like that happened. It'd be good to see. No, Ford would be the one to right back, waiting to see. She'd be like, these fucking Cavan people, they never shut up. That's what she'd be like. And she'd be writing this fucking cunt keep annoying me, and he always roasts me on his YouTube channel. That's be the letter I get back. So that waiting to see actually probably be the only one. That'd be a laugh. It'd be the only letter that'd be sent back is Norman Foley's letter, and she'd give response. Like I wouldn't be surprised. Like let's be fair now, lads. We all know Norman Foley would do it just to piss us off, and that's it. On Capital, we open the letter, and it sees Minister Norman Foley. Like let's be fair, she just wants to piss everybody off, and she's going to achieve that. You know, she doesn't like us. So yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's 100% correct. You're 100% correct on that, Mark. It might be a few minutes early. It might be a few minutes. Like it might be. We might be finished at half one. Sorry. We might be finished at 12:30. We could be. Depends on how quick we can get people in. Get the people in. Obviously, if you want to join, we have to take your name. Obviously, we have a few people already. 7 people already. So obviously, the quicker people get in and things like that, the better. The better, you know. And you know. Again, it takes 40 seconds though. You have 40 seconds to think about an answer and things like that. So you have time to think of an answer. So again, it depends how quickly we get through. And if somebody has an internet problems or something like that, again, it's hard to know, but hopefully we get it done by 1. It could be a minute early, it could be a minute late that we get it done. So I don't know. I would say we'll aim to have it done anyway by that time. Awfully, excuse me. I wonder will Carol Nolan respond, because I actually sent her a message and asked her a few questions on the needed. So it'd actually be interesting to see if she responds. Because I did ask, like some of the TVs, I did ask other questions too. So it'd be nice to get an answer to them, but anyway. But I'm going to be pure raging if not one of them writes back. Not in the money sense. Like again, the money I couldn't give a shit about it. Let's be fair. But it's the fact that I spent over 100 hours on this, writing letters and all that, getting envelopes, getting postal orders, getting this, getting that. But some of the other ones, I asked them what did they take of Cavan in the letter, and he asked them if they have anything to add to Cavan. They went to that, and they helped us promote it on the social medias on the day if they could too. Well, and they send the letter back, of course, if they on what they take. And then I asked them other questions. So one or two other TDs, I asked them random questions, just because I felt, why not, just to see a little bit extra to see what else to say. But anyway, but yeah, funny fact, I nearly wrote over 100,000 times, basically the amount of letters I put on the page, because again it was 250 letters I've sent off. For both houses, the Oireachtas, and then you have some foreign dignitaries. I set them off too, and all of them were very long letters. None of them were very short. All of them were very, very long. Hopefully, questions. Fuck. There'll be time and place to that in our bit, and that is never, never. We will not accept it. But yeah, if Carol Nolan wishes to, we could do an Offaly to cover that. Your local TD in Offaly. So we see what she says in it. We're going a bit too far now. Also, somebody's getting married on Cavan Day. That was pointed out to me on Twitter. So, pretty pog. But yeah, excuse me, Mark. Here's the question: do you want to join the Kahoot? You don't have to. You haven't to Tuesday next week if you wish to join. That's when the applications close. So if you wish to join, you can tell me now, or if you want to just think about it for a while, you can tell me later before Tuesday next week. And same with anybody else. If you want to join, or if you wish to think about it a bit longer, just let me know by Tuesday if you can. Automatic checkout, see what I mean, in done stores and things like that. What have I done here? But yeah, any other questions or anything relating to Cavan Day or the Kahoot or anything else to do with Cavan? Yeah. Bring on the quick reset. Fair enough then. Next thing you're going to say is Cavan Day is a thing to try and get in the Great Reset. That's what you're going to say next. I can predict it. I can see the future. Oh shit, we've been exposed. That's one away with the money. Anyway. Sorry, I'm just eating something here too, so apologies for that. But yeah. What the fuck does that mean? Anyway. So anything else? So anything. What do you think of the Queen dying? I think it is sad, and she's done a lot for the United Kingdom. She's so obviously she's been there for a long, long time as Queen. It's kind of weird to see somebody else as king and things like that, and it is sad to see um, that. Hello, sorry. I don't think so. I don't think he will have Malawi's action. I think he has a lot to accomplish. Obviously, his big shoes to fill. As that the old saying is, he has a lot to prove compared to his mother. Well, we see what happens again. He's only 5 minutes there, so we give it time and then we see what happens. Hello, Boomer. How are you doing? Oh, we see what happens. We give him a chance, and if he fucks up, then we roast him. How about that? We see what happens. Obviously, we know he's good friends with Klaus Schwab and all that. But you never know. We see what happens. So yeah. Any thoughts again? Like, what do you mean? Obviously, they should be gone as quick as humanly possible. I will agree on that. But how do you do it? That's the question. I suppose sooner or later they will fuck up. They do something absolutely. They're gonna probably sooner or later. Actually, probably come Christmas, people be very thick with them. Let's put it that way. Regarding the electricity situation thing, people are very angry. So they might not last. Yeah, man, something could happen. You never know. Regardless of that, but I don't think you could do anything else. Do I use the bus? Sometimes, yeah. I use the local, like, yeah. Not all the time, but probably a few times a month now. Let's put that. I just try to think of how many times. Probably a good 10 times a month now. Give or take, yeah. I think a lot of people have in my area. A lot of people have bought extra fuel and things like that. A good few people actually I know have bought generators for different things. So, like generators, like not different things, sorry. Generators, and some of them have bought extra fuel and things like that. But apart from that, nothing really else apart from that. We get the note back at some point. Yeah, it's inevitable that it will happen at some stage, but God knows when that'll be. Because obviously, we see even at the moment Sinn Féin, without even though I don't like Sinn Féin, I might say straight. It just goes to show you that the union's population is not as big as it was for us, let's put it that way. Compared to maybe 20 years ago, 10 years ago. And the union is so divided at the moment in what they want. They kind of don't know what they want themselves, and they're kind of bickering among themselves and they don't really know what to do. So, yeah, so at some point I don't know if it will happen. Could be 20 years from now, it could be 10 years, who knows. Again, it just kind of depends on the people. It really is. Up and down. Aye, a cup of tea, so it'll be great. Good stuff. Good stuff, lad. Wished. The Hoon bastard thing. He was going up the road there now in BS as I come to the course. And what was in front of me? Oh, the Hoon bastard culture. And there's about 5 of them in the lobby all drinking fucking tea. And it was only 9 o'clock in the morning. So yeah. That's how that went. It was only 9 o'clock in the morning. Also, to make sure you follow the Cavan, they promoted Twitter, kept doing the Cavan Colin YouTube. Yeah, the Cavan Colin YouTube, not a YouTube, Twitter account. I keep mixing myself up. To stay tuned for information and things that into the Cavan Day. Hopefully my top will be here by the end of the week. Hopefully so. Hopefully, please God, will be. Have me hat, but the way for the top. Anyway, I should be here now. I have a funny feeling, anyway, I don't know what came over me now all of a sudden, but I have a funny feeling that we'll get a letter on the post tomorrow, but I don't know who it'll be from, but I have a funny feeling that there'll be some letter on it. So we wait and see. It'll be interesting. We wait and see. Very pog. Hopefully so. So yeah, anything else? Any other questions? I'm kind of just trying to wait to myself again, thinking of things out loud. Yeah. Anyway. I don't know. Everything's fine. Is the chat frozen now? Okay, good. I was paranoid. That's how it happened 2 weeks ago. The chat just froze and I didn't see messages for about 2 or 3 minutes. And I felt like such a fool because people asked me questions, I didn't see them, and I was like, oh god, didn't see the chat, didn't move. 9:30 already, Jesus Christ. Doesn't feel like the time goes. So, who is this now? Coming in? Ooh, what's this? Oh dear. Yowdy. Cats. A bit more of a cat person. I know that can sound like, but more of a cat person. See, I pick up loads of dog shit every day, and you kind of after that, if you do that for a day, go around the park and pick up dog shit, or like again, I have to pick it up along the roads and things like that. You kind of more perfect cat, and even though I have a stray cat too, it comes around to me. It's just kind of the way you feel. Like if you do that for a day or two, you'd be like, at least in fairness, the cats to cover their shit and things like that. Dogs just kind of go everywhere. It's just the kind of way I see it. Even though I can see the incentive to having the dog too, it just wouldn't be my type. Aye. Where'd you get the job? I got it last year, or the year before, I can't remember. But I got it made for me. Got it up in the shop, one of the shops in town. And they had the kind of show, but it wasn't like this. So they made kind of special kind of job book, because the other one was kind of, I didn't really like it. It was kind of a hoodie kind of one, like not like this is kind of a jumper more than a hoodie. The other one was kind of all hip and all that. And I was just like with Calvin on, I was like, no, I don't want that. It's something. There was something similar to it, but it was a bit like it wasn't like this. It was kind of up here. It's kind of hard to describe. I should have took a picture of it and showed it, but it just wasn't my thing. So I got one specially made. Yowdy. Yowdy. But yeah, this is just a Calvin show. It's not really anything too special. It's basically just Calvin on it. I mean, I thought that would bring my show up there, was I? There, it's basically just Calvin. I probably should replace it with another better one, but probably sometime next year, I don't know. Get a better one. Get another one made. Something a bit more. Even though it's a lot of colour in this. Excuse me, something similar to it. I suppose we chip on at 10 anyway. I just kind of wanted to go live anyway, just to see if anybody had any questions, and we'll do so for probably the rest of the week. Go live until the cabin day comes. Not really doing anything, but just kind of just being here if anybody has any questions or anything, or anything they wish to help out with or anything like that. I did write about it. I wrote all the TDs, yeah. In fairness to Mary Lou, in the first cabin day, she, without being asked or anything, she done it though. Well, we didn't ask or anybody, but she kind of put it up herself. So hopefully, because I wrote all the Sinn Féin TDs and all the Fianna for every TD in the Oireachtas. Apart from the ones in Cavan Mountain, because it would have been actually stupid. I would have had them winging me up and saying, "What is wrong with you?" And we know, Cavan is coming up with TDs in this constituency. Are you well? And I would have been like, probably not. But do a swim in a septic tank? No, that's very dangerous. I wouldn't go near a septic tank. No, swim in it. So, in fair, give her that, give her credit for that. But hopefully she does it this year, because we specifically asked her to wipe back, the same as every TD. So if she could do that too, or if she could put it up on social media too, to give us a hand, give us the leg up. So in fairness though, and give her credit where credit's due, I suppose. So hopefully she does it this year too. Or hopefully some of the Sinn Féin too, even though I'm not too fond of the party, I used to be in with them. So, hopefully so, but we try and be nice to them for the moment, just to get what we want. Yeah, it's not the nicest place now, stuff like that. But yeah, let's see who writes back in it. Don't know actually. Long since it's a photo. Actually, no, I don't think so. I was thinking of somebody else, but no, I think it was another woman down the country, but no, it's not to do with anything. It's a random case, remember? She assaulted her boyfriend. I don't know why that popped into my head, but anyway. She's in prison for a few months now. Don't know why that popped in, but it randomly popped into my head, and I don't know why. But I don't know. It's kind of not anything at all. Just kind of popped in. I said it straight. John's. I never met him, but he seems like a decent pal. No, if I wouldn't, I don't even know him at all. I'm sure to answer. Maybe know his picture, but I wouldn't know of him. Maybe seen him once or twice in photos or things like that. I used to watch, a good bit of Gran Torino. Yeah, no, I don't know him. That's what I'm saying. I actually don't know him. I don't know of him at all. Says, I don't know what kind of weapons that would make. Oh, that's Computing Forever, isn't it? Computing Forever. Name wang about, yeah. Yeah, I watched them once or twice, yeah. When he had his YouTube channel, I remember watching a few videos of him. That's not today or yesterday. Yeah, Mike, yeah. No bother, thank you for stopping in. Thank you so much. Talk to you later. Enjoy the rest of your night. Take care. You know, we already addressed that. Like, we're just gonna move on. I don't have really have to say it now. I probably would say it wrong anyway. Like, I know the first name, but I don't know. But yeah. The Tale of the Doe and Shannon only came back today. The Rough since July the 17th or something, 17th or 16th. So it's well for some. Let's put it that way. And a 6,000 euro pay rise on the way. It's great. It's far too many TDs in the road of that. That's the way to see it. Oh, there's far too many. Do I know? I never heard of that in my life. It sounds like something weird, but I never heard of it in my life. What's this? Ooh, what's this? Give me a second. So, the Twitter. I wouldn't know, again, I wouldn't know that many people now. I know Sloan is goodbye. No, I wouldn't know. I'll say it low enough. Fortune Road, isn't it? No, it isn't. Fortune Road. I think so. It could be Fortune Road. I could be wrong. Sloan is goodbye, you know. I didn't know too much. I was just going on. And I wasn't any good at all. Could be wrong, but I try to take them. I could be right. I don't know. Can't remember to go. I have. I tried a few months ago. Okay. I'm sick. Yeah. What time we at? Nearly 10. Jesus Christ. Time flies. Doesn't feel like. Oh my god, who's that? That frightened me for a second actually. It just randomly just popped up and I was like, what is that? just an email. See, I was just paying attention to my computer and I was like, I got a fight. Didn't know somebody calling me what was happening. No. Anyway, the wind blows on the streets. But yeah, if anybody has any questions relating to anything, or Calvin Day particularly or anything, you can ask me. We'll probably go in 10 minutes time also. Actually, we'll probably go 10, so it'll be a bit more than 10 minutes. Dance me, dance, no. Not with you, mama. We don't know. You on well, Peter? Me? Oh, you're talking about. Oh, Peter, yeah. You can have later as well. I'm in the mood. And then for the next few weeks, and for the next week or so, we'll have to relax a bit more. Can't be going like a mad lad. To take it a bit more easy on him. Yeah, he got the DVD. Yeah, he watched it definitely. So yeah, I just went. any questions on it because I haven't really. They say I've said kind of everything. Um, um, oh no, I'm not in any but that. Oh no, not tonight. No. Search for cougars. That's actually a funny question. Where would you find cougars actually in real life? Probably in Nepal or something like that. Malaysia or something like that. Malaysia probably. You wouldn't find them in Australia. There'd be emus and spiders and stuff. In New Zealand would be the same. Yeah, but in some parts of the United States, they'd probably California, all that, the desert places. Maybe. Better not winged off fight by you and ask me. The out cougars emissions. Oh, I don't think we're behind. Just that's not my kind of thing. Shoe shop. What about the shoe shop? In real life, you're talking about what? Anyway. Yeah, I go on about 10 minutes time and. Oh yeah, come on then. Anyway. Ooh, pen. Did you? I did ask you about Kevin, didn't I? The Kevin the Cahoot. Mark, hello, Sean. But do you what the joy, Mark? I don't know. You probably said it to me, and I couldn't remember. See, there's 500 things happening in my head at the moment. I'm thinking about too much. What time is it? We go to the G. Hello, Adam Possible. Go to the GJ show. Oh, it's just Captain based in really else. It's very lit house. It's about at the moment, apart from probably the moment we're talking about the GTA shoe shop of mine. But yeah, I kind of lost my energy for GTA now. It's again just the same old game and same old. And I'm just gonna wait for GTA 6. That's really the answer. I'm always told. Yeah, police out of answer the shoes. I wouldn't. I actually never looked at the people's shoes and police on that simulator, but I wouldn't want to look at. Like if it's anything like the shooting in the game, please do not look at it. It was actually the worst shooting I ever seen in my life. In the game. Like I actually didn't even see what church. Where was she? What church was she at? I actually didn't even see that. I'm assuming some church in England, but I didn't even see it. The Liz Truss was in some kind of church with a hat. Oh yeah, must have been the way the women wear for funerals back in the day. They used to wear hats and things like that for funerals. Like I can't think of the name of them, but it used to be hats used to wear funerals. I remember that. I can't think of the name, but I didn't see you on it. No, so whatever I suppose floats up, or whatever she thought was appropriate, I suppose, in the grand scheme of things. As long as she didn't go in with a football hat or something like that, and that's everything else is fine, I think. Because it'd be different if she went in with a football hat and started shouting about West Ham or something like that, a West Ham hat or something like that. That'll be a bit over the top now. I'm sure you will. But yeah, I didn't see the hat, so I can't really say too much about it. Because I did not see it. No, I don't. I just kind of. I don't know why West Ham popped into my head, but it popped into my head and it was like West Ham. That's what I'm going to say. But no, I don't really support any football team, soccer team or football team. I never have time to watch any games or anything like that. Always on the go. He's always on the scene. Fireman Sam. He will. Look. Mm-hmm. So yeah, anything else? Any other questions on? What was my last community post actually? Davy's on these holidays. What day is today? 14th, 15th, now from the 16th. Do. Well, I'm going to everything but the thing I want to go to. Where in the name of Jesus am I going to? Oh, the community post. Why are I going on the Twitter? Community post, YouTube. My brain had a fit. I don't know why I went on the Twitter, but so yeah, tomorrow night we'll be live at 9 and probably Friday night too, and then Saturday. Most likely we'll be live for an hour or so. If anybody has any questions about Gavin and up until the 30th, and then we see. So that'll be Tuesday. So and up until this Tuesday coming, we'll be live every day. Then probably Wednesday we'll probably take a break, and then maybe Thursday we'll be back again. We go through different things, and Friday will be mayhem. Then Saturday obviously won't get any sleep Friday night or anything. So it'll be tough now. What can we do? But sure, we get it done. We get it done. So yeah, in the game. Let me see. Yeah, so we do have 7 people to go, but just check. But check. Sorry, this might sort that. Yeah. So yeah, anything else before we go tonight? I guess just about to tip on now. In about 2 minutes time. Excuse me, sorry, apologies. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, before we go about anything. Now's the time to ask us. We're just about literally to go in a minute's time. How am I getting on? I'm not too bad. Is Sean still here or did Sean leave? Because I was going to ask him to elaborate on this. If I had a head, I'd be dangerous. And what hat was he talking about with Liz Truss? No, I assume he's gone. He's left us behind. He was called by the Lord and his faithful inside. And the son up with me was the gallant John Joe. John Joe, why he has left us behind. A true son of Breffney was the gallant John Joe. Anyway, here I'm tipping on it now. Because I'll be here all night singing and all that. So good night, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow, and then the next day, and then the next day, until Bobby Tuesday, and then probably every day after that too. Then maybe. So a lot to come. Thank you. If I could turn off the stream, that would be very appreciated.